Hey guys, welcome back to Magic TV. My name's Craig. It's 6 o'clock. It's time for a Magic Live. Today I'm going to be...
You're right.
I'm great.
Well
Today I'm going to be doing a really cool routine that I don't think I've ever shared anywhere at all. This is a really cool version of any card at any number, but it actually adds an extra wrinkle to it because it's not just any card at any number, it's any card by any person at any number, which sounds pretty weird, but I love performing this. And the cool thing is, if you want to learn this, you can learn it on the Netrix. So every week we upload 5 new routines to the Netrix. This is actually getting uploaded to the Netrix on Monday, and I actually talk in the tutorial about how you can actually adapt this to weddings and how you can adapt it to corporate clients. But I'm going to perform it to Jack. How you doing, Jack? You okay?
All right.
Good stuff. Now, I've also got Michael behind the camera. Hi, Michael.
Hi.
And I'm really into statistics. I'm really into the probability of certain things happening and how often cards and positions in the deck get named. Now, it generally, as a rule, when you're dealing with the position of a deck, the position of a card from 1 to 52, that's always random. There's not really a pattern that's discernibly noticeable, but a lot of the time, people will name the same cards. Other times it'll be different, but a lot of the time people will name the same cards. So we're going to try and do something here. Now, I've been researching this, and I have a deck of cards here, obviously, which we'll get back to in a minute, but I've also got a piece of paper, deck of cards and a piece of paper. Now, I'll explain what's going to happen here. First of all, Michael, I want you to think of a number from 1 to 52, but don't say it out loud. Okay? Jack, I want you to think of a number, a 2-digit number from 1 to 100, but don't say it out loud.
Okay.
Okay. The reason is I have here a piece of paper, and what I've been doing for the last few months, I've been asking people to name playing cards.
Yeah.
And I've made a list of playing cards named by spectator and their names. So you can see James named the 4 of clubs. You can see Chris named the 7 of diamonds. You can see that Kimberly named the King of clubs. I actually asked 100 people, and I noted it down here. Now, this is fairly old. I've probably gone up to about 300 or 400 people now. I just find this sort of thing fascinating. So I thought what we do is we create a random card. As you can see, all of the cards are different, and you can see all the names are different as well. So I thought what we'd do, Jack, is we create a random... playing card and a random name.
Yeah.
Here's how we're going to do this. You're thinking of a 2-digit number.
Yeah.
I want you to. We're going to create a new 2-digit number that you never even thought you would think of. So what I want you to do is that 2-digit number that you're thinking of. I want you to take that 2-digit number and add the 2 digits together. So if you're thinking of 16, you'd add 1 and 6, and that will get 7.
Yep.
Can you do that for me? Have you done that?
Yep.
Now, I want you to take that new number away from the original number. So if I was doing that, I've got 7, I'd take 7 away from 16. Yeah, can you do that?
Yep.
Have you got that?
Got it.
So now you've got a new number, a number that you didn't even know you were going to think of. A completely random number made up of a number that you thought of that then completely got randomized. Would you agree that there's no way I could know the number?
Don't see how.
Don't see how. Here I have numbers from 1 to 100. What I would like you to do is I would like you to go through, find the number. You can see they're all numbered from 1 to 100.
Yep.
Find the number, and then what I want you to do is look at the name and look at the playing card that they thought of. So, for example, if you were thinking of 68, it would have been Page, and it would have been an Ace of Diamonds.
Okay.
And then when you've done that, fold this whole thing up so I can't see, and I will look away. So, we have a situation here where there's no way that I could know the card that Jack is thinking of, and there's no way I could know the number that... Okay, you folded it really well, Jack. Thanks for that. I appreciate that. Your neatness was legendary. So, no, it wasn't, because I was able to fold it up. Oh, I can't be mean to him anymore, because apparently... Do you know you've got people on the internet that are saying I'm being mean to you?
I mean, they're not wrong.
Shut up, Jack! You're going to get me cancelled at this rate. What are you doing, dude? So you're thinking, there's no way, with your neat folding skills, that I could have possibly known what your name would be or what the playing card would be. Would you agree with that?
Yeah.
Cool. Now, Michael, I asked you at the very, very beginning to think of a 2-digit number. I will give you a chance to change your mind. You can either stick with the 2-digit number you're thinking of. We can ask Jack what his 2-digit number is. We can go with that one. You can go with a completely random one. You can change it around like I did with Jack's, or stick with what you had originally. It's up to you. What do you prefer?
I'm going to stick with what I started with.
Okay, and what was that number?
18.
18. That's my IQ. It's interesting. What a coinkydink. Okay, so 18. I'm going to deal 18 cards down to the table.
Yep.
Make sure I don't cheat.
Okay.
Mainly because I'm going to cheat. Hopefully you won't catch me, that's the goal. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Isn't this exciting? 13, 14, the tension mounts. 15, 16, 17, 18. 18 was the number, is that correct?
Yeah.
Excellent stuff. So we'll put that one right there. And you could have literally gone for any number, would you agree?
Yeah.
Like any number. Like if it had been one of these, it would have been any one of these cards. If it was this, it would have been any one of these cards. I have no clue at all. But you went for 18, which is that card right there, and you thought of a card and the name that I still don't even know.
Yep.
For the first time, not the name, what was the card?
5 of spades.
The 5 of spades. And you look through that list, they were all different. It wasn't like everybody named the 5 of spades.
Yep.
They were all different, right? I obviously don't know the name. You look through the list and all the names are different, all the cards were different. I couldn't have known the 5 of spades. I couldn't have known the number. That there is the card at the position that Michael thought of before we even began any of this. If this was the 5 of spades, now that would be pretty good.
That would be amazing.
But what about if you look at all of these cards and you see that there's nothing written on them, absolutely nothing. They're all different, nothing written on them. And yet the card in the position that you named is the only one that not only is the 5 of spades, but it's got Sarah written on it, which is the name that you thought of.
It's also the name of your wife.
It's also the name of my wife. If you're going to make a forced name, why not make it one that you like? That's why it's not Jack.
It's also my mum's name as well. That's really good.
Yes, but unlike my Sarah, I haven't slept with your mum. Anyway.
Let's keep it that way, shall we? Oh my God, what is this channel turned into?
Love you, Jack. Anyway. That's an image you won't get out your head. Just think of me and your mum. Think about it. No, you can't. Can't blame you. Anyway.
You'd be asleep by the time you got there anyway.
True. There you go. That's any card at any number at any name. I love performing that trick. It's a really fun trick to perform. It's instantly reset. You just take this thing out and pop it in and you're reset, ready to go again. So if you want to learn that, you can do so by just checking out the Netrix, www.thenetrix.com. Every 2 weeks we upload 5 new routines. So I think we're up to about 400 or 500 tricks right now, hundreds of sleights. The amount of VMCs we've got in the archives is just ridiculous. There's so much content. Masterclasses every couple of weeks. I mean, it just goes on and on.
And Matt Cluley just did a Q&A.
He did a Q&A, which has just gone up in the archives.
Yep, it's up.
Amazing. So you want to see more videos like this, like the video, subscribe to the channel. You want to learn that trick along with hundreds of others, then you can do so by going to the Netrix, www.thenetrix.com. Either way, thanks very much for watching. I'll see you again soon. My name's Craig from Magic Team.